everybody, I'm going to upload a video that's going to be minimal editing. It's just of the presentation today because everybody's uploading. I want to get mine out to you guys so you can at least see it. I will do another video where I go deeper in depth and also with all the other activities that went on today so you can, see what it's like being here and be here if you couldn't come. But for now, I'm just going to upload a simple video. You can watch the entire presentation, the announcement of the Super Bee and all the other cool stuff that they shared, and then you can go into the comments and tell me what you think, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Here it goes.
Please welcome Matt McAleer, Chief Executive Officer,
Oh, thank you. I know why they wouldn't give me the keys this morning. Morning, welcome to the 11th Roadkill Nights. It's great to be back here. There are a lot of places where you can reveal a new car, but there are very few places where a Dodge Charger feels at home more than right here in August on Woodward, surrounded by tire smoke, street legal drag racing, and people who understand that performance is not just a number on a spec sheet. It's something you hear, it's something you feel. That essence is what Charger has always been about, and it's exactly why we created Roadkill Nights. There isn't another Dodge event anywhere in the world like this. I look forward to this weekend every year because Roadkill Nights is more than a launch event. It's where Dodge comes to prove itself. It's where our engineers, our racers, our builders, and the brotherhood all come together. This is where ideas get tested, where horsepower gets celebrated, where factory performance becomes personal, and where the Dodge community reminds everyone what this brand has always stood for. Performance isn't something you talk about here. You build it, you race it, you improve it, and then you come back the next year and you do it all over again. Last year, we introduced the twin-turbo Charger 6-packs. And while 420 horsepower and 550 horsepower with all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive up the ante, we told you then we were just getting started. So this year, we owed it to you to come back with more and put that spirit to the test. To start, we handed 8 Charger Scat Packs to 8 of the best Grudge racers in the country and told them one thing: show everyone what's possible and be ready to race at Roadkill. And they did. Well, almost. 7 out of 8 ain't too bad, right, Evan? They made them their own. They modified them. They pushed them harder and discovered just how much performance is hiding inside the new 6-pack. Our direct connection Grudge Match competitors all started with the same foundation: a Charger Scat Pack with a 550 horsepower twin-turbo 6-pack high-output engine. Now let's meet the builders. Brian Kiefer of Keys Motorsports, known for work on high-performance European turbo engines, proves that impressive performance doesn't require a radical build. His Charger delivers 570 horsepower through an OEM Plus approach, designed to be attainable. Brian retained the stock engine, stock ECU with a piggyback tuner, and stock transmission with upgraded clutches, while maintaining a full exhaust system and cats to demonstrate practical, repeatable upgrades that enthusiasts can use themselves. Next up, Demi Bagby, brings fearless athlete energy, a passion for motorsports, and a goal to inspire more people, especially women, to get involved in drag racing and vehicle customization. Her build produces between 650 and 725 horsepower. Designed as a fun, daily drivable charger that customers can realistically replicate. Her build retains the factory ECU while adding custom styling touches. Check out that Detroit-inspired wrap, because every time you look at it, you're going to see something new. With a reputation for delivering some of the fastest 2JZ-powered drag cars, Adil Adams and the Titan Motorsports deliver proven drag racing firepower, with a charger producing approximately 800 horsepower. Built around a custom precision turbo, single turbo system, a pure drivetrain solutions built trans, and JB4 Pro piggyback tuning, while the car retains its factory ECU, stock engine, and suspension. Rob Dahm, the internet's leading rotary engine builder, brings an engineering mindset and a reputation for pushing boundaries. His approach also focused on creating a true daily driver and exploring modifications that everyday owners can realistically make to a brand new charger. His build remains primarily stock with carefully selected practical upgrades developed through extensive testing and real-world evaluation, delivering 800 horsepower. And Dave Sparks, better known as Heavy D, channels the big build energy. He rebuilt the trans, installed a custom roll bar, and continues strengthening the drivetrain as additional performance components are added while putting out 900 horsepower. And Evan Shanks, known for his DIY Japanese performance builds, represents the do-it-yourself builder culture with a charger built to handle 1,000 horsepower. His one-of-a-kind turbo setup and unique appearance showcase the creativity of the enthusiast community. Evan fabricated a custom single turbo system, exhaust, intake manifold, upgraded fuel system, and built transmission, while still retaining the stock steering wheel. Unfortunately, Evan ran into a few technical difficulties, and we're going to have to wait a bit longer to see how it performs. And John O'Malley is back and showcases boosted motorsports know-how and hands-on fan connection with a build that delivers approximately 1,000 horsepower. His charger features a clean wire-tucked engine bay and a custom heritage-inspired wrap. The build combines performance and craftsmanship while retaining the stock engine with upgraded internals, and like the production car, can switch from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive. And last but not least, Jonathan Rimbo infuses his build with grassroots Mopar credibility and the biggest number on the board at 1,064 horsepower, becoming not only the first Hurricane-powered charger in the Grudge match to exceed 1,000 wheel horsepower, but also the first fully built Hurricane by Applied Torque Solutions. What makes it even more impressive is how much of the car remains factory, including the brakes and suspension. Take a look at all of these cars. Each one is different. Each one reflects the personality, the creativity, and ingenuity of the builder behind it. Each builder found a way to maximize power. Together, they demonstrate exactly what this platform is capable of and just how much performance potential is built into every Charger six-pack. These aren't concepts. These are race cars built to compete, and that's exactly what they're going to be doing tomorrow at Roadkill Nights. After the presentation, please take time to meet all of them, hear their stories, and get a close look at these incredible machines. And if you want to talk to a few more drivers that know a thing or two about pushing horsepower to the limit, our Dodge NHRA drivers, Tony Stewart, Matt Hagan, Leah Pruitt, and Ida Zetterstrom are here with us for the weekend. I'm sure they have a few high-octane stories from track to share. Speaking of Tony and the TSR team, they show us throughout the year straight line performance and the strip have always been part of Dodge DNA. Drag racers are famously known for never leaving anything stock. They don't look at a car and see it for face value. They see it for what it could be. And the same can be said about a group of racers that hangs out at a different track, a drift track. up with Hemmings to build something entirely different. To give you some details straight from the source, please welcome a certified car culture legend and someone I'm proud to call a friend, Mike Musto. And renowned master fabricator, technician, and builder, known for his work with Hoonigan and through his own show, Soupy's Garage. Soupy, Wedge Panich. How are you guys?
Yeah, doing good, man.
So you and I take a couple of Durango Hellcats for a spin, maybe a little too fast, through Death Valley.
Yeah.
And you told me you had an idea.
Yeah, I mean, you know, after seeing the versatility of the G6 and having worked with it before, our whole thing was, well, what can we do, especially with the Charger, to make it reach another audience, rip tires apart, capture people that have never even that might have judged this car a bit too early. And so Matt and I were literally sitting at lunch, and I was like, well, what if we build a couple of drift cars?
And I never doubted you, but this is insane.
We went a little bananas, and I got to thank our drivers, Corey Hosford and Micah Diaz, because these guys are lunatics.
Yeah.
Best in the business. They kick ass every day for us.
And you said there's one guy you were going to call when it came to the build.
One guy, Super Spanish.
Yeah. Well, I'm a big avid JDM guy,
Yeah.
and I'm a big, huge fan of anything inline six. And then once we got our hands on the T6 doing that Hornet project,
Yeah.
I was like, man, the potential here is enormous, and I wanted to do more. And this is what we came up with. And
In 60 days. you
in
did all
60 days, we did these two cars. One is, they're different.
Yeah.
One's a single turbo, one's a twin turbo, just to show the different platforms, what we can do with them. And I must say, the outcome is pretty exciting.
Yeah. And we're going to let people get in the right seat.
Yeah,
Eventually in the
absolutely.
back seat, right?
Yes,
Yeah, the 4-door's being converted into a full-on drift taxi, back
All right.
seats, the whole deal.
Guys, I can't thank you enough. It turned out incredible. Never doubted you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for putting on a show. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike and Soupy. That's what happens when you hand two Chargers to two builders who see a blank canvas where everyone else sees finished. But here's the thing, at Dodge, we're never truly done either. We're always looking at how to tweak it, how to gain more performance, more boldness, more personality. These cars prove something we've believed for a long time. Performance isn't limited to one kind of driving. It's about giving enthusiasts a platform they can make their own. That same philosophy extends beyond racing, because Dodge has always been about customization, about self-expression. Muscle car culture has never been about conformity, it's about identity. No one pulls up to the light, on the road or at the strip, hoping their car looks like everyone else's. That's why we're expanding customization opportunities straight from the factory. First up, we have a fresh take on the classic dual stripe. These new matte finish tinted stripes contrast the base paint color, offering a unique tone-on-tone look that both stands out and blends in at the same time. These stripes will be available for order on both Durango and Charger very soon. And last year, to show off the Durango SRT Hellcat jailbreak, we painted a one-off striker purple to gauge just how far our fans want us to push it with Durango. And wow, did you guys tell us how much you loved it. So it got us thinking. Offering a one-on-one paint program to the select few that costs as much as some new cars, it's not Dodge. We revel in bringing the once unattainable to the masses. So the team and I started dreaming, meeting with suppliers, visiting our plants. We sold the idea internally that all of us at Dodge win when we do something different and something that no one else can or will. We convinced the team that Dodge can and should be the first brand to offer custom paint available to the masses at an affordable price right from the factory. So this weekend, we're showing off a toxic orange Durango SRT Hellcat and Cha-Ching green, the two high-impact colors, to visualize where Dodge fans can take these cars if we extended the color palette beyond the standard, which is exactly what we're going to do. We're finalizing the entire program and going to share full details later this year, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, let us know what you think of these colors and several others we'll have on display tomorrow. We're focused on delivering what we know our drivers want, the freedom to choose and to personalize their rides. And here's what else we know. The Durango is pure Dodge. Durango has spent years proving you don't have to choose between horsepower and practicality. That performance isn't defined by a body style. Durango is the only three-row muscle SUV, and it has the chops to back it up. 22 consecutive months of year-over-year sales growth. The strongest July retail performance in 5 years. Best total sales performance last year in the past 20 years. And on pace this year to beat that. Durango continues to deliver because it offers something nobody else does. Real muscle car attitude with room for everyone, and the only vehicle in the segment with a V8, a Hemi V8. And we have 3 to choose from, with the new RT392 delivering the most horsepower available in the market under $50,000. So today, we're giving America's only muscle SUV another way to stand apart. This is the new Dodge Durango smokescreen concept. The look, the stance, the presence, none of it's subtle, and that's intentional. This is a visual statement of power, energy, and motion. Built off the Durango RT392, the smokescreen concept further explores Durango's muscle car DNA. Inspired by Dodge enthusiast customization, this concept pushes personalization with bold graphics, unexpected color combination, and hidden design cues. It features a stealthy smokescreen gray paint color with contrasting graphics in a cool matte cryo blue. These blue accents extend to the 20 by 10 inch forged Y-spoke wheels and the mirror caps. Amber accents on the wheels and in the daytime running lamps add subtle highlights to the exterior. The interior keeps pace with striking petrol blue performance seats with silver accent stitching, and a suede wrapped performance steering wheel and instrument panel bolster. And don't miss the forged carbon fiber accents. The Durango smokescreen concept is proof that blending in has never been part of the Dodge product plan. Customization always has and always will be a big part of Dodge. But at our core, everything begins with performance. The Charger's never stood still. It's never been a museum piece. It has never survived by repeating itself. Charger has endured because it stands out, because it takes the attitude that people love and keeps finding ways to make it faster, louder, sharper, and more relevant. The previous generation proved that. Over 15 years, Charger gave enthusiasts choices unlike anything else on the market. V6s, V8s, rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, scat packs, Hellcats, red eyes, jailbreaks. Cars that became posters, drag strip regulars, daily drivers, family cars, police cars, and legends. We kept finding new ways to push that platform because our customers kept asking for more, and because Dodge has never been interested in doing just enough. Then came the 8th generation Charger, a new architecture, a new design, a new era. And from day one, our mission was simple: protect the soul while giving customers the power to choose what fuels them. We launched the 420 horsepower Charger RT with the 6-pack twin turbo inline 6, delivering serious performance at the heart of the lineup, and the 550 horsepower Charger Scat Pack with the 6-pack high output twin turbo inline 6. And not only do these vehicles carry intense power, they carry the same basic promise: all-wheel drive performance when you need the grip, and rear-wheel drive capability when you want the fun. That matters because performance, it's not one-dimensional. It's not just about straight line speed, and it's not just about tradition. It's about control. It's about confidence. It's about giving drivers the tools to decide how they want the car to behave. Today, we take the next step. Bee Launch Edition. Not just the quickest, fastest, and most powerful Super Bee ever built, but the most power-dense muscle car ever. And at its heart is our most powerful Hurricane Inline 6 ever, producing 600 horsepower. That's 200 horsepower per liter, pushing the Charger Super Bee from 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. And the quarter mile in 11.8. For those keeping track, and I know you are, that's quicker than the original 707 horsepower Hellcats. And what's even more impressive is it meets all of the SRT performance standards for braking, handling, and cooling. This Super Bee is engineered to hit harder, stay cooler, and keep performing when it matters most. The upgraded engine features larger 56mm Garrett twin turbos, delivering peak torque from 3,000 to 5,900 RPM. And a cooling system delivering 50% greater cooling capacity, helping it deliver that power run after run. And we can't just add power without upgrading the capability. So underneath, this Super Bee features dedicated track-focused hardware like massive 16-inch Brembo vented rotors, 6-piston front and 4-piston rear fixed calipers that deliver 3 times more brake fade resistant than any Charger 6-pack. Every change on this car serves a purpose. Sharper capability demanded greater precision, so it got adaptive damping suspension with a stiffer setup and nearly 10% stronger rear half shafts. Standard line lock and launch control, along with the return of torque reserve, are built in for drivers who want to lay down a killer burnout or perfect their launches. New track and drag drive modes are engineered to optimize performance, whether you're attacking a road course or making passes at the strip. And because this is still Dodge, because this is still Charger, an exclusive rear-wheel drive button right on the steering wheel. That button says a lot about this car. It says we understand the difference between capability and character. Standard all-wheel drive gives this Charger the ability to put power down with confidence. On-demand rear-wheel drive gives it the attitude people expect from a Dodge. The point is not to choose one forever. The point is to give drivers both available when the moment calls for it. With new larger paddle shifters, key performance functions are always right where you need them. When you hit the track, the standard drive experience recorder developed with Cosworth captures synchronized video, audio, and vehicle data, giving drivers the ability to replay, analyze, and relive every launch, lap, and pass. And because performance should look as serious as it feels, it got a new front-end design with more attitude and more purpose. For those who want something truly distinctive, the 2027 Super Bee Launch Edition will be offered as a limited production model. It will be offered exclusively in 3 exterior liveries. New Sucker Punch with gloss black accents, New Shady with gloss black accents, and Diamond Black with Sucker Punch accents. All 3 icons featuring gloss black 20-inch wheels and Hyperline brake calipers. There's also exclusive badging inside and out and a unique yellow accented interior. Pricing, ordering, and availability details will be announced later this fall, so stay tuned. This is the continuous evolution of Charger, not abandoning what came before, not being trapped by it either. Taking the muscle car idea and moving it forward with more intelligence, more engineering, and more performance. And let's be clear, this isn't the finish line. We haven't even started talking about what SRT is working on. That should tell you something about where Dodge is headed. We're building a lineup that can stretch. All-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, coupe, sedan, street, strip, daily driver, late-night burnout. Because for 60 years, Charger's always been bigger than a powertrain. It's an attitude. It's a promise. It's the idea that performance should be bold, accessible, and unapologetic. And here at Roadkill Nights is the place where Dodge fans do not just watch performance, they live it. We're making that promise again. Thank you for being here, and let's go racing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please hold for press photography.